This shit on? I think it is. Whatever. I literally never played a horror game before, aside from Lethal Company. Horror ain't shit, you know, just jump scares. Obviously gore here and there. May as well, you know. Alright, that one got a little jump out of me. Horror ain't shit, you know. Mental. It's all in the mind. How much footage am I going to be cutting out? Jesus.
We started this journey together, chasing the unknown, seeking what we could not see. But now, we're lost.
Whatever. Oh, I see. So it's like a little mouse in this. Oh, that's cool. Do we gotta... That makes more sense. How about now? Yeah, I can read that. How do I... Okay. Name tag? Is that... Maybe... That doesn't look important. Oh, maybe it's... Union Plaza... Should I be reading this shit out? Hold up that immersion, whatever. Union Plaza would like to thank you for accepting the contract to assess and debug our core ASN systems for potential software anomalies. Your primary point of contact at Union Plaza will be Kai Koyomi. Ain't that the guy who make like Metal Gear Solid or whatever? Very glad to have you with us and appreciate your role in helping Union Plaza thrive. Can I scroll down? It says, let's print this shit. In order to use the terminals, you must have your ID. I guess that was a Steam achievement. Heard the noise go off. Isolation release form must be before you can print your new ID. Can I maybe close this? Oh, I see. Physical compliance activity. Oh. They want me to hold all of this? Oh no, S is down. I'm an idiot. Okay. Oh, so I can hold A to stop moving. That's cool. The little side-to-side stretch. Rainbow Six tech, you know. Very familiar with that. Okay, now that's just lame. Catering options. This will have no adverse effects later, I'm sure. I imagine washrooms on the moon aren't very good. In-room entertainment. There's fucking nothing in here. Thank you for completing the release form. Oh, maybe now I print? Must type your ID. Thank you for your out print. Okay, this isn't as hard as some people described. They were, you know, talking about some like, oh, it's so hard to figure out what you're supposed to be doing next. And are we fucking serious? How do you drop that? Now will it open? Okay. Red light, that's probably bad. Red is pretty much always bad. On a computer, does this mean something? No, just a low-res image of the moon. Green. Green is good, usually. Open. Locked. F to focus. Interesting. Keypad. Cool. Great. There's a password, I guess.
Vast, alluring, magnificent.
Yeah. What a view.
Union Plaza, your gateway to the lunar frontier. Please take a moment to appreciate the breathtaking panorama
Oh, I am alright.
of the moon's surface stretching out before you. A sight that has captivated humanity for
Just
generations.
hit that quick stretch.
Now that you've successfully concluded your isolation, we invite you to proceed to the meeting room, A1, for an informative induction session on the Cosmonaut Assistance Tool.
This is still a keypad. Does the door maybe open? Oh yeah, it does. So F is focused. Does that mean we don't get a flashlight? Because usually that's what F would be. Shit. Is that our flashlight? No battery. Okay. Got a little radar gun. Be a little mall cop, I guess. Okay, this doesn't even make sense. Like, is this not a projector? Yeah, it's right there. How are we clicking? I don't care. Welcome to your CAD orientation, and, well, this is instructions. This isn't lore. I'm not going to read this out. Cosmonaut. Does that imply Russian, or I can't remember the difference. Pretty basic stuff. Locate a battery. You'd think such an essential tool would have a battery in it, but I guess not. I'm complaining too much. I should just enjoy the game. Can I open this? No. Damn, we really just the default person, I guess. That wasn't funny. What am I on about? Jesus. Yeah, who cares? I'm sure this isn't important. Inspect the cat dog for... What the hell? Is that like an Ethernet cable and it's like a cassette player? How does it have a display if there's no battery? Whatever. Okay, maybe I actually do need a battery. Nothing on the floor. Actually, what in the world are they drinking here? Let me see that quick. Seal fresh. That doesn't sound appetizing at all. Huh. I am not going to remember any of this. I forgot what button it is to even inspect it. How is it? No, it wasn't C. R? R. There we are. I can't open that. I got no clue what that is. Various side buttons. That's the power button. Makes more noise than my computer, jeez. Right, wireless can be... Pretty basic stuff. Liking the aesthetic on that, though. That's a... cool. Not having a battery will surely not have any negative effects later on. Oh. Can I take, like, all of these? No, just one? Okay. Is that it? This is storage? Okay. I can't tell the difference.
Once again, welcome to Union Plaza, and thank you for your unwavering commitment to the safety and success of the Lunar community.
Neat. So we have this sick little gun here. Just doesn't actually seem to have a use for us right now. No flashlight of any sort. It's uncomfortably dark. Walking towards the dark is probably a bad idea. We all know how that ends. Okay, let's go. We're gonna be here a while, aren't we? Yeah, no, I give up. Can't interact with that. This is a dead end. Running into the darkness is always a bad idea. Anything in the room I missed? Maybe key code in a piece of paper. Oh, hell no, we're a computer science major? I'm gonna start applying to the homeless shelter, I guess. Yeah, no thanks. Alright. Oh, so I can just kick those around? Okay, so I guess I can't open those for a code of any sort. Hmm. Door, keypad. So I have to do the keypad before I can open the door. That's a given. I don't know why I did that. Did I miss something in here? Oh, here we are. So that button lets me connect to wireless. Wait, hold on. How hard is it to find a door code around here? Jeez. Okay, so that connects to wireless access points. There seems to be disagreement on what the module is for. Okay, don't aim this at robots. Maybe that's important later. Can disable type O5s. That's not scary. Yeah, that's not minorly threatening. Is the power button, is this the battery? Let's pick up a fresh battery, because why not? It looks like I can't. Okay. So I can't tell, is this... That's the battery that concerns me, that we've gone through 2/3 of it already. Oh. Okay, so maybe we should just keep this off for now. Or maybe we grabbed a dead battery without knowing it. I'm not sure. Hmm. Right, we still gotta go to the door. This button important? That's not a button. It's probably so painful to watch. I'm probably missing something so obvious. Did I maybe like skim through the email too quickly? Nope, that was pretty basic stuff. None of these open, I'm assuming. This looks like the most boring room ever. Genuinely, where do I get the door code? I must have missed something, or I wasn't paying attention. And thus, maybe boot this on, and then... No. I'm greatly misunderstanding how this works. Did I miss something? Any batteries? This would be what a battery is. Right, if you already... Okay, so the fact that all this actually says is that we can connect wireless things makes me wonder if there is something we have to connect to. That's just a battery. And some used cups. This place is not hygienic at all. Huh. So there has to be something to connect to around here then. That would make the most sense. I am just a moron. Terminal, top right door. Yeah, I knew that actually. I was just hoping that would say something, I guess. There's no terminal. Oh, no, there is. It's just off. Actually, all of these terminals are off. And that scares me. It's the worst I could have if I just keep heading in this direction. I guess that. Just hit a dead end. Jesus. Okay, so these terminals are all not interactable. And this literally seems to be the only thing I can actually be doing. So what would be the password to an elevator door? Did I miss something? Is there more than just a door function to these? It's probably so bad. Like, I have to be missing something glaringly obvious. What could I possibly be missing? In my haste, I must have missed something, right? But all it taught me to do was access wireless whatevers. Which means there has to be a wireless access point somewhere. What's the symbol for wireless again? Right, that little thing with like the battery with the whoops. Right. Cool, there's a little like barcode on that. And it's a random number, let's just go for it. Yeah, that's what I thought. No, that's everywhere. I'm just an idiot. Okay. We retrace our steps, brings us back to this area. Actually, first off, back to the room. Can I... No? Figured as much. This bed kind of looks comfy, though. Bunk. Oh my god, I'm so bad at video games. Sparkling water with a hint of lime. Sausage and egg. Oh, sausage and egg doesn't sound half bad. Blah 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 blah. I see what people mean by the game is very vague now. Still can't quite figure out what I'm doing here. These terminals mean nothing, and it's dark. And nowhere around here does it actually... hold on. Yeah, I figured as much. Hmm. Okay. Think, Mark. Think. 5525? Why in the world would that be the code? I'm just guessing at this point. I don't even... Like, maybe I'm completely wrong and this isn't actually where I'm supposed to be going. Because like I said, I should probably be looking for a wireless access thingamajiggy. But I don't actually see anything that indicates one of those. I thought this was a horror game, not a puzzle game. Yeesh. This has to be a skill issue on my end. Then the solution is going to look glaringly obvious, then I'm going to hate myself for not figuring it out earlier. Let's double check that email just again. 3, I'd like to thank you. So we can't actually contact anybody. Oh wait, can we scan QR codes? Okay, I'm assuming we can't then. I'm assuming all that buggy stuff on the screen is just for show and not actually useful to us then. Let's go back to the wireless access mode. And I guess keep looking. Complies. Why is this written in like 3 languages? Like, it's very obvious that there's more languages spoken here, but whatever. I'm just finding something to complain about to kill the time. I don't get it. I'm genuinely at a loss here. Let's turn this bad boy on. Just aim it at a computer. I don't even know. Wait, we have to be standing up to use this? That's interesting. So if the game bothered to teach us how to do this, it clearly plays a great importance. Or you would assume. Because I don't see the code written out on a piece of paper anywhere. Hold on. Yeah, pretty much. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Huh. Well, this sucks. Dude, I'm gonna look back and I'm gonna look so stupid. Like, I'm sure it's glaringly obvious, and I'm just somehow missing it. Okay, so there's nowhere to go except for in there, and in there seems to have nothing in it. Dude, I'm going insane. I'm talking to no one. No one's gonna see this. Continuing to guess is probably the stupidest, biggest waste of time ever, although I'd probably be somewhere in the hundreds by now. Why can't I just... yeah. Okay. So clearly there's a remote access point of some sort. Am I just gaslighting myself? Okay, so it like loads for a second, and then it like, I guess detects nothing? I'm not quite sure. Nothing. Okay. The hell? Did I break something, or? Well, then what did I connect to? Can I shoot myself in the foot? Okay, what? I need a new battery. Okay. So I thought this connects me to remote access points. Not whatever that was. What? quite understand what I'm... Okay, we're learning. We're learning. No, we're not. Okay, we're getting nowhere. What are we connecting to? Yeah, I'm getting nowhere. In fact, I'm actually just killing the battery over and over again, expecting to do something. Is there another battery in here? There's a giant bin right here, I guess I can just take from. I don't get it. I really don't. Maybe. No? Okay. Hold on, let me cook. Local man discovers gun. Is shocked. Find out what happens next. Okay, why is this all like dead batteries though? Is it too much to ask for like an alive battery? Okay. This game sucks. I am getting nowhere, and the game doesn't actually seem to really explain where I'm going or anything. I mean, I guess it's not like I expect it to or anything, but, game looks cool, game plays cool, game actually... Oh, hold on. Five stars out of 50, I miss my dog, happy birthday. Nothing here that says the password on it? That's terrible. Oh, wait, hold on. Nope, yeah, nothing that says the password. But at least I know. Oh, wait, hold on, there's more. We enjoyed Union Plaza. I don't know how you could enjoy a place like this. Yeah, that's not menacing. Most of these are blank. Okay, where's, like... Is there no sticky note with the password on it? So you'd think that would be, like, typical horror game logic. Isaac? Dead Space reference? 1900? I guess that's the only hint I even have at this point. But that's a time, so I really doubt it would also be the elevator access. Who knows? Maybe this isn't actually where I'm supposed to be going. Because as of right now, I can't find anything with any sort of indicator as to what the code may be. so bad at games. I should just give up now. No lights on or anything over here. There's literally no point in running back here constantly. Okay. So that's regardless of whether or not I'm connected to a terminal. Got it. I'm just an idiot. Okay, so what I still don't understand is if I'm connected... Like, what does it even mean? But we are totally getting somewhere. Dot dot dot. Okay, let's go look over this one more time. One more time. This will explain it better. Connects to nearby wireless access points. Simple enough. Maintenance module is the default cat module. You can buy an extra module at the mall. O'Neill's electronic. I'm sure that's important later. Connect to nearby wireless access points. So there was a wireless access point in there, but then what was it? Wireless access can be used to connect various devices throughout Union Plaza. Select the cat and press... Oh, maybe I'm supposed to press it here? Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. It was this obvious. Elevator key code. Media. Probably not important. What's it? 3062? Hardware. Manual. Press the power button. That does make me curious. Oh my god, I might just have to re-record the entire thing so people don't have to see that embarrassing footage. Never mind. Database. 3062. Thank you, computer. See, this is what I said. It was so glaringly obvious I was just a moron. Oh, I forgot I still have to open the door. Alright. Gateway? Guess it's the only real option. Oh, loading screen. Oh, my eyes. It's like, what, 10 o'clock? Jesus. Alright, so nothing bad usually happens on the first night. Train station. Holy, Dead Space reference. That's red, so that probably means it's bad, but we're gonna head there anyways. Can I pick this up? Can't invalid. Oh, do I have to keep standing here for that? Scan invalid. What is wrong with my ID? Oh, do I have to put it in there? Waiting input, an access code, and an ID check. I don't actually have an access code. Oh, do I put my ID in there? Nope, that's a tape recorder.
We need to shut down the ASN. Everyone's scattered or in hiding.
Oh, fucking
And the only
okay.
two people with security access to the ASN are me and Kay. If I don't make... Kay's your only shot. Find her. Shut it down.
Thanks for telling me the code, man. Wonderful. Am I correct to assume that I'm not supposed to deal with this area right now, then? And there's no jump button, because I guess astronauts can't jump. I actually can't go that way. I should have thought of that earlier. Batteries. So I'm assuming all of these battery stations are just... Oh, it's a recycling bin, so it is used batteries. I am an idiot. Hold on. I am not a moron. Departures, blah, 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 blah. Typical cancelled stuff. So this is the only way to go. Which means I have to figure out exactly what I'm doing here. Clear, enter. Is there a way to go back? Hold on. Validating access code. There's no access code to validate. It's not that deep. Notifications again. I haven't actually put my... How do I take my ID off and put it in? Is there any way to do that? Can I maybe just walk past you? Nope. Okay. Once again, this is probably glaringly obvious, but I'm just too stupid to figure it out. You know, you would think it would go in here, but, that actually looks more like a VHS player than anything. Now that I think about it, that probably is a VHS player. So where'd my ID go? Hold on, I'll figure this one out too. Dude, it is too late to be doing this. Because there's nothing there. Can I maybe pick up the drill? No? Wonderful. That does look more like a VHS player than anything. 6128. Oh, is that maybe my access code? Right? Was it different earlier? I can't tell. Validating access code. Is that maybe it? Nope. Okay. Right. So the welcome lobby is useless to me. This is all useless. Right, because this area... So I gotta keep throwing myself against this wall over here until something works. Does this play the same message? Because there's like 4 tapes here, but
We
whatever.
need to shut down the ASN.
Yeah, cool. "92% of horror protagonists quit before they make it big." Seriously though, where does my ID go in? See, like, you would think it would go here, but nope. Actually, more importantly, why is this here? Huh. Oh yeah, Jesus, let me just, like, take my ID off and throw it. It's, like, glaringly obvious, and I'm just missing it. Neither of these buttons do anything. Stop focusing on that. Holy Christ, I'm so stupid. Okay. And this only brings me to 2 places. Which means, as far as I'm concerned, it's useless. Jesus, why are there so many pop cans just laying around? It's a moon base. Departures. That seems cool. Can we maybe... Nope. I gotta be missing something. Like, is there another slot here that I'm just missing? There must be. You know, like there's this box, there's this. None of this actually means anything. None of these actually do anything. Made a comment so bad, even his gang clowned on him. See, what would even be the access code? That's the big thing here. Like, where do we scan the ID? And none of this is actually important, as I should have expected. This is shut down. That's shut down. Oh my god, I can't take this anymore. It doesn't actually matter which part of this I click, it's all pause and play for some reason. Seriously, where does my ID go? Oh my god, this has got to be rage bait. What was my issued what would my issued verification code have been? Why is everything here got a barcode on it? Jesus. Well, we're not off to a good start whatsoever. (6128) is our identification number, but that's not our access code. Okay, now hold on. Why the fountains look like that? And it's leaking ever. Is that not a safety hazard? There's water everywhere. Is that not a safety hazard? Like rent-free in my head, dude. Rent-free. Okay, let's just head back to the first floor, because that big computer up there did tell me what my current objective and stuff was. And it gave me some vital information as well. So, you never know. And the game's lagged out a little bit, for whatever reason. This game doesn't seem very intensive. Alright, database. 3062 is the elevator, but that's with it. Her ID is necessary. Media. Nothing. Save data. I'd very much like to save my data. Okay. So her ID, or another way of finding a code, is necessary, is what I'm getting from this. Which means we can't actually go in through that way, which is also what I'm getting from this. So, what I'm not understanding is what other options do I have here? Because this doesn't really seem like an option. So why do I keep clicking that? That requires like a terminal to interact with. Hold on. There's a bunch of drills everywhere. To anyone reading this, I forced the shutters down. Cat's maintenance module to override the fuse box. Point and pull the trigger. Okay, reading saves lives. Tram station. Ooh, energy drinks. Nope, why did I assume that's... Insert. Of course I have to insert money. Jesus. Capitalism. No entry. And once again, astronauts seem physically incapable of doing anything, so I can't just hop over that. Now the game's getting interesting. Yeah, I don't see why this is a horror game, you know? This is just regular New York City transportation. The mall, living quarters. Why is there a mall on the moon? You know what? I'm not gonna ask. You know what? It doesn't matter. Okay. Trying to find O'Neill, or her keycard. Was it her? Was it his? Their keycard? Actually, I'm not paying attention. No, they're out here. Hey, Sentinel, Sky, the mall, security office, 04B? Whatever that means. Dude, this is the worst design I've ever seen in my life. It's like a ATM. I think the Brits call it an ABM. Whatever, I'm sure this isn't important. What's the point of having all of this if we're just gonna wear a suit anyway? You chill. Can I shoot him? Oh, it's kind of cute. I'm following you, man. You good? Cat Alt-View module cases for security. Discuss the already identified. Viewing fingerprints on terminal screens. So I guess kids pointing the cat at them and laughing and general noise. Okay. So, more lore. I could probably be reading that out, but does anyone even care? If you do care, let me know. I'll start reading it out in the future. Is this an automatic opening door, or is this terminal door? Because I didn't quite see terminal that can open this. I didn't quite see a fuse box around here I can shoot either. Yeah, dude. Wake up. And it's not like he's a remotely accessible terminal, so... Okay. Dude. I don't know, maybe we gotta like... Nope, I guess not. Door won't open. Robot's asleep. Let's check it out that other place first. Let's check out that other place first. Unless maybe there's another way to go. This seems a little inefficient to have one train around here. Especially one that just anyone can access. To the living quarters. On the tram. Tell this game isn't American because they would have just called it the shuttle or something. What am I on about? Jesus Christ, I'm not on point tonight with the humor. This doesn't look any more promising. This looks worse. Faulty terminal. Diagnostics if you can't open the door. EO2, SO1. System reboot required. Wonderful. We have to stand away from the terminal to do this? Okay. EO1, SO2. Okay, so it requires a reboot. And... well, I can't actually see anything. So how do I restart the little computer? Critical application load failure and a system reboot required. So how do we reboot the system? Other than just shooting it. Oh, I see. 100%. And this brings us to another elevator. And this one will actually take us to the living quarters. That's cool. You know, this game is actually really good. I'm just an idiot. And is it just me, or is everything slightly more red? Alright, What? Oh, hell no. Please log in using personal ID. Take a moment to view a message from our now step inside and blah, blah, blah. Enter your ID number. 6128. So does this imply that there's less than 1,000 people that have ever been here? Because... this is so dystopian. We have sponsors. Crazy. Thanks, but when does this open? I'm ready to slime out any robot that, guys? I don't think that worked. Okay, that was another disable a type 05. Oh, so did that actually work? Okay, so maybe by disable it means like stun. This ain't even a horror game, man. Actually, I don't have a battery, so maybe this game will get slightly more scary without one. Fuck no. Are we dead ass? Oh, they can open doors. Alright. It's like, what's the game plan here then? None of this actually looks important. Okay, some of this actually looks important. Laundry bay is under my desk. Can I just open this, please? Locked. Keypad. Please. Okay. If we can't see him, he can't see us. Or it, I guess. Oh. Oh, okay, so that's cool. Please, Donald Trump, save me. Okay, so its weakness seems to be tables. And kind of just stand under these, and we're good. This isn't a table, but same thing. Where'd it go? Yeah, that's what I thought. I'll bark and no bite. Okay. This is a dead end, right. This also appears to be some sort of dead end, but maybe there's something I can do here. Aha! Fuse box. That always fixes everything. Dude, how many more games do we need about humanoid robots before people realize humanoid robots are a bad idea? Did nobody here, like, bother to watch the Five Nights at Freddy's movie? Please tell me that one's dead. Was there a point to this room, or... Is this one dead? Jump scare? No, you gotta be dead, right? Okay. The game's mad easy. Oh, now we get a flashlight. Dude, how many more games do we need with human-sized ventilation systems before we realize human-sized ventilation systems are a bad idea? I guess a good idea. I guess it depends on how you look at it. What's the battery again? 1. Alright. Because that guy absolutely scared me. Okay, so... maybe shooting the camera was a bad idea? Five Nights at Freddy's gameplay over here. Or. There he is. How much power are we using on the door? Also, why are all these cameras so zoomed in? I'd like a bigger angle, thank you. No feed, I'm sure that's not important. I hope it's not the camera I shot out earlier. Alright, where's like Foxy and like Chica? Like, come on. We've got like the ceiling fan too. This is just Five Nights at Freddy's. Okay. That's cute. I mean, that's heavily straight phobic or homophobic. Straight relationships. Grr. Alright, so the first night is usually never that bad. Staff only, CCTV, blah 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 blah, more gibberish. Let's open this. Okay. Launch rat. And there's a robot. Fire protocol. Right. So there was that room that said something about a fire. Fire? Like die in a fire? Hold on, Five Nights at Freddy's reference? Hell nah. Okay. Door closed. Get past that. Okay, let's read some more papers. Maybe this is important. Guest, vacant. That's not actually important. That's just more lore. I don't care. Can I like tear this note down or something? Is there something on the back of it? Oh, maybe there's something on the back of that piece of paper. What are we at again? 2. I think conserving the batteries is probably a bigger concern for us because we're going through them so fast. Okay. So we have to deactivate the fire lockdown, I guess. Okay, laundrette isn't important for us. Because we can't actually go in there. Gotta hit that little Rainbow Six peak. Again. Come on, man. Fuck no. Please. I don't like this game anymore. Okay, so crawling back through the vent system doesn't actually seem to be a feasible idea. Who am I kidding? Yeah, let's put us back at square one. Were you always... Huh. Yeah, come on. Who thought this was a good idea? I mean, look at that face. Dude. Everybody that worked on this game should be blacklisted from ever working at NASA. Like, I don't like the implications of this. Okay. This is a living quarters. Can I shut this door? Just for like that added. Okay. Email. I'm assuming email would be important. Potential... why can't I read any of that? Hey Lee, ever since I got back from the perimeter check, I've been having some nasty headaches and blurry vision. Do you have any advice on what can help? I'm assuming that's not important. Hey Doc, hope all's well. I've been having some nagging headaches for the past week. Might be coming down with what John has. Do you have anything stronger than aspirin? My vision has been kind of fuzzy, and I was wondering if you had any eye drops or something I can use. So is there some zombie shit going on here or something? Please, no. Okay. So maybe there's some zombie type shit going on around here.
Ever since I got back from the perimeter check, I've felt off. Headaches, eye strain, you know, the usual. But there are moments when I feel like someone is talking to me. Almost sounds like my own voice too. That sounds crazy. Hopefully it passes soon. At least taking care of me.
This shit does not sound good. Okay. This is probably a terrible idea. Hit that quick Rainbow Six peak. Is this another living quarters or? Whatever. Hit that quick Rainbow Six peak. I swear, Rainbow Six Siege players are always walking diagonally. I don't think this actually took me anywhere, did it? Right, this was just a hiding spot. Maybe I'll beat the game without dying. We'll see. If I wanted to run around panicked and scared, I would have played Outlast or something. I got a gun. It's somehow better than my handwriting. We really need to need that engineer, Frank. I don't care about the budget forecast. Things are getting wild out here with all these ASN issues. Tell the engineer to visit the store terminal when they get a chance. I don't have my cat on me at the moment, or I would just overload the damn thing really quick. Going for lunch, will be back. Like, I get the whole handwriting, you know, like, oh, cool aesthetic, I guess, but that was just hard to read. I guess maybe that is accurate, you know. Doctors do be having bad handwriting. Although, I don't think they're necessarily a doctor. So that brought us to nowhere. So I think we need to go. But they got no entry panels on vents. Like, do they expect people to be in here? This is wiring, so yeah, they probably do. Okay. Five Nights at Freddy's the shit. Open that door. See, I'm not quite sure what this does exactly. Like, am I supposed to be able to see this guy through walls? Laundrette. The laundrette is locked as a result of the fire. Or fire protocols, I mean. And... okay. Let's read up on some more lore. Dude, my posture is so bad right now. Let me fix that. Alright. What am I at for batteries? I guess I can take one of these. Be a little less conservative. Notice the ASN has erroneously initiated lockdown. I think the most recent lunar quake might have triggered some sort of automatic response. Some doors are still working like usual, but others need temporary key codes that will circumvent the security status. I'll give them to you as needed. All Type 05 units seem to be powered down at the moment. If you require their assistance for any of your tasks, please make alternate arrangements for the time being. A system reset isn't possible due to life support requirements, so I'm working on things piecemeal. We'll keep you all posted. Thanks, everyone. Hi, Julie. Can you get me the laundry? Okay, that's not important. More forgetfulness, or I guess forgetfulness, more weird things. Definitely some sort of zombie situation. 100%. Like, nah, I wouldn't bet my life on it, but, gotta be, right? Super cliche. Dude, please just walk away. Get going. You know, we could just stun and run. It's like unload quick 3 rounds into him and then start running. But how hard is it to kill one of these things anyways? Like, you think a good, like, just look at how slim that waist is. Like, sure, it's metal, and it's probably, like, super high-tech metal and whatever, and sure, that guy could probably strangle you, but, like, come on, you don't think, like, a good metal bat or something to the... I guess there's nothing in here. But you don't think, like, you'd be able to kill one of these things pretty easily? I mean... Alright, more importantly, though, why in the world is there like a shrapnel gun on this. Okay. Move. Okay. We got this easily, right? Like, there's no way he notices us. Oh, another door. It's locked. So if I can barely use these terminals, why in the world can the robot use them? This ain't fair. I can't see anything in there, so that's probably a bad idea. God, this place would suck to work at. Alright, let's read some more emails. Welcome, greetings, hi again, coming home. Dude, I'm not gonna read lore. I want a passcode of some sort. Wow, more dead robots. That is... Oh my god. Yeah, hold on here. Dude, what the actual hell? Where am I supposed to be getting this passcode from, I wonder then? Because I've just done a full circle. Oh, hell nah. Leave me alone. If I can't see you, you can't see me. That's kind of like the golden rule, isn't it? Okay. I've kind of screwed myself over here. Dude? No! That's it? Ah, damn. All bark and no bite. Okay, I didn't get to read this. The new reception key code is above the terminal for later. So is there like health in this game, or do these guys just kind of throw you around with no real threat? Goddamn, these guys look terrifying. Like, not even like terrifying, just like uncanny. Just weird. I'm just trying to read this note, man. Let me read it. I'm just trying to read this note. Let me read my note. Let me read my note. Let me read my note. Okay. My laundry bay is under the deck. I stuck the new reception key code above the terminal for later, since I'll be at my doctor's appointment. Laundry, CCTV, laundry, CCTV, Reception key code CCTV is all in capitals. Dude, not you again. All bark and no bite. Yeah, can't catch me, can you? I know for a fact that at some point this is gonna get scarier. Like maybe he gets like a chainsaw or something. Yeah, that reminds me. Crazy lore drop. That reminds me of that time my friend was doing like an animation project. And it was like a robot. And he was like, "Oh, how do you think the animation looks?" I'm like, "Your robot doesn't look scary." And he's like, "That's not the fucking point. The point is the animation quality." I'm like, "Oh. Yeah, no, the animation quality is great." But I thought he was talking about like the animation itself. And anyways, yeah, I'm just trying to kill time here. I'm trying to fill the empty space. Okay. Dirty laundry on the CCTV. Rotation, maybe? No, wait, because this controls the... okay, I'm an idiot. Again. Laundrette. I'm assuming this is like where the laundry is. Dude, this is terrible. I guess my only real question is like... Oh, I get it. It wasn't the laundrette, it was the, Oh, okay, so it was referencing CCTV in order to tell us what we had to... or tell me what I had to do. 6624. Or wait, 5624. Gotcha. Get us another battery. I still don't quite understand the stun mechanic. It says, like, is this got to be like a point blank thing? 5624. I should start sharpening stuff in my hand more. Is that a bad idea? Like, sharpening stuff in your hand? I wonder. Like, just like my forearm in general. You know? Maybe like the inside of my forearm. So when I see someone tomorrow and they're like, why you got 5624 tattooed on you? Or it's like, you know, I was playing routine so that you're a total of like 2 people can watch it on YouTube. If anybody watches it at all. If anyone even makes it to this point without, you know, getting bored out of their mind. Oh, this guy sucks at this game. I literally haven't played like any horror game ever. 5624. And he's awake. I hate this game. You know, I was thinking about playing like Alien at some point in the future, because I heard it was really good. And, you know what I mean? Like, I do think I'd probably be open to playing a lot of horror games. Like, Outlast sounds a little too, like, graphic for me. I'm not a huge fan of graphic, unless it's, you know, like, Borderlands. Sort of like cartoony graphic. You should turn yourself off now. You didn't see me. Stop being silly. You didn't see me. Good boy. I definitely think the Alien game, but it's kind of like this whole like appeal of like, I guess I just don't see the appeal in this sort of style of game. You know what I mean? Like you are nobody. You serve zero purpose. You should hide under a desk now. Come on, come on, come on. Open up. Close. all lifted. I can now get into the laundrette. Get some okay, so this guy... Does it just know where I am? Because it only actually seems to, like, be in the area I am. You know what I mean? Like... it seems to follow me even when it doesn't know where I am. Also, I'm not a fan of this flashlight. I wish there was an option to, like, toggle the flashlight. Because I definitely think it would be helpful overall. But otherwise, yeah, I'm actually having a blast. I didn't think I'd enjoy it this much. Laundrette, block A and B, no feed. Is this like where I'm supposed to be? I don't know. What's the worst that could happen? Well, there's that, I guess. Rainbow Six peak that. By the 9 I'm tweaking. Or no, wait, that's not what I'm thinking of. I don't know. Yeah, this robot just reminds you, like... I don't even know. It's just super uncanny and, like, super basic. But, like, it's that sort of basic feel that makes it sort of uncanny. I don't know how to describe it. Are you gonna move? Like, watch this. I'm gonna move, and then it's gonna move, right? And then it's gonna be like the most miserable experience ever trying to get around this thing. Move. Move. Thank you. Dude, that's it? Are you gonna move 2 inches? So does crouching do anything? Like, does it make me quieter, or...? Okay, I'm out. Dude, that's gotta be a jump scare.
John here. I'm just completing the perimeter check after the latest quake. Everything remains stable. Pipelines look good. Everything's operational.
Thank you, random note.
No damage to the base or its foundation. The ESM recorded no meteorite or small asteroid impacts on the surface. Move further out. Documenting what appears to be the deepest fissure in the area. What's that? It's a sheet. Thermal top, maybe.
Can't see anything.
85% Hugo. It's a body. It's a vegetation. And it's going from
It's... I'm sorry, a body and there's vegetation? What? Yeah. Um... Oh, okay. How do I go back again? Right, this little thing. Was there a worse place for the projector? Okay, I'm thinking tasks. CCTV, fire protocol, security meeting, ASN key code. I've obtained the ID, but I guess I need to find Kai. Kai? I forgot again. Okay, so the access code. I need to actually meet them. It appears. I think I'm gonna save that. Obviously. Database, right? That's the stuff I have. Media, I'm assuming that's perimeter check and the IC toy. Interesting. It's been restricted. John leaves for... This shit does not look good. Man, horror ain't shit. Pointing the cat at the... Isn't this... Right, this is what I already found earlier. Okay. So this means I gotta make my way back through the facility? And more importantly, who has their room at the end of a laundromat? Jesus fucking Christ. Let me show you what I do to the ops back on the... Nope, never mind. Okay, I'm out of here. Okay, dude, he was camping me. That's not fair. Okay, I know there's batteries in these rooms. Let me just grab one quick. So do these guys not do anything? Is the horror purely the fact that they could do something? Okay, dude. Open up. Right. This is the one I've already been in here, right? You know, the weird thing is, like, I don't even... Was that like a scripted jump scare? Okay. Was this door not open before? Maybe it wasn't. Key, dude. Please, no more. Okay, where's this? Right, this was the security room. What? I don't like this anymore. What the swag, dude? Okay. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, come on, man. Please stop. I wanted to play a horror game. I didn't want to get scared. Fuck, now which way am I supposed to be running again? Through reception, through here. Get me out of here, please. Dude, I'm gonna huddle myself into a corner or something. Jesus. What the flip, dude? Okay, what's the battery at? 3. Did I not fire a shot into them? I thought I did. Another Steam achievement? I'm assuming that's one movie chapter 2. I mean chapter 1? Yeah, reach chapter 2. Okay. Alright. I suppose I have to go to the mall now. Maybe it'll be open. Or maybe I scan that keycard first. Or I mean that ID. Not quite sure. You know, maybe I'll just pause it here at some point in the next little bit? Next hour, maybe? And then the question is, do I upload this as one continuous series, spread out across multiple sessions? Or, I mean, one series... Hold on. Do I split the sessions up into videos? Do I combine it all into one big mega video? I guess one big mega video would just take forever to export, upload, and then not keep people engaged and whatnot. You gonna say something? No? You gonna open? No? Okay, then I guess maybe I do have to scan that access ID. People aren't about the game being vague though. Like, the game literally underlined the words CCTV and it literally underlined that for me. It made it so incredibly clear once I actually read that note that I was supposed to be looking at the CCTV to find the, code for the front thingamajig so I can shut down the fire alarm. And then when I shut down the lockdown, not the alarm. When I shut down the fire lockdown, there was that very clear text that said, the laundromat is now available. Like it was telling me to go to the laundromat. Right, because this was the tram, this was the gate, and now I gotta walk all the way back over here, swipe that ID quick. Hopefully this does something. Does this mean I got 2 IDs, or no? I guess not. Perfect. Hold on, you meaning to tell me I needed both of those, and not just one or the other? I mean, I guess that makes sense. So my literal best guess now is that maybe the mall is open. Oh, this is a remote access point. Maybe I can check quick. Joust. Tasks. Okay, so I need to find the ASN key code. I need to find Kai. Not Kel, it's Kai. It's like... Why can't I get a soda? Terrible game. Won't let me buy a soda. Or CLT, whatever that was called. I didn't check. CLT, isn't that the guy who captured Bin Laden? Oh, security office, living quarters, something about that. This important? Pull and slide. Oh, this seems to be an emergency stop. See, this is why we need to give more people guns, you know what I mean? Like, you think one of these robots can take like a 12 gauge? Like, okay, maybe a few, but repeated hits? Probably not. And yes, I know guns don't actually work outside in space very well, but yeah, like for a moon base, I imagine it would work pretty well. And it's not actually open. Okay. Yo, dude. You're supposed to be, like, helping me. God, I hate this guy. Oh, there's a button. Okay, V1. Talking mad shit. Fucking BMO looking ass. Clanker. Huh? Shit, for a guy in shooting range. Oh, you a little angry? Yeah, that's what I thought. Clanker. Doesn't matter, I got another battery right here. I'll just bug you again. Clanker. Suck it. Yeah? Huh? You like that? Huh? Filthy little clanker. Stupid little robot. Oh, I'll sign in alright. Log in. Please log in with your ID. 2107. Does it keep changing? Visit O'Neill's, snag 30% off the CAD Ultiview model at 30% off. Don't delay, get yours today. Checking in. Error, unable to call the elevator. Wonderful. Unable to open door. Network connection has been terminated. Cool. I mean, I did sign in using the terminal. What are you going to tell me now? No help. You don't say. Because what I don't understand is if the character's gender is established, what is the advantage to not establishing the character themselves? Okay, dude. I hope this guy dies. Like, I hope there's, like, a robot that, like, rips through the ceiling or something and just tears this guy to little bits. Like, I genuinely hope this guy... Dude, 2 legs and I can outwalk you. Jesus. Literally sidestepping and outwalking. Like, on one hand, he's a silly little guy. On the other hand, he's a piece of shit. And I hope he dies. Oh, it's sentient. Cool. Please die. Like, please, just for the love of Christ. We need less annoying robots in games. That's what we need. But you know what I mean? Like Claptrap, just so bad. Just we need less annoying robots. I don't want to go down here. Don't leave me. Dude, next jump scare, I'm done. I'm done. I'm gonna like Alt F4 or something like very dramatically and just DGOS button on your cat. Activated upon and exiting the Dude, I can't see shit. Dude, why is it so off-center? Is it supposed to be off-center? Alright, let's access. I think I'll just save my data quick. And we're off. That looks dark and menacing. Free batteries. Oh, yeah, here we are. Pop. Did I miss? I guess I missed. Okay. We can find a way around this, I'm sure. Oh. I guess not. I swear to God, if there's like a robot that pops through the ceiling or something stupid. Or maybe this is like the whole damsel in distress moment where like an NPC comes out of nowhere and just rescues us. And then gets dragged off by like one of the robots. I don't know, man. Anything but a puzzle, please. Hold on, is that a button? Are you fucking serious? Please, I take it back. I don't actually want to override the security. Out the way! You know, honestly, when this game gives you ammo, you should just genuinely be fucking terrified because, like... Okay, you're off. Okay. Let me through. Wait, hold on. What star? Is it space? Hold, little detour here.
Mission go! Ready! Catching!
Alright. It's so much more entertaining than the actual game. And it's over, dude.
Amazing! Fail!
Okay. Let me out. Any other games? You got the little, like, fucking weird-ass revolver. Is that one clipped into the thing? Oh, no, wait, hold on. I see it's like a little indent. I'm just an idiot. I'm actually so stupid. I should just shut the fuck up. Genuinely. What is this? Minotaur? Minotaur? Okay, hold on. Press start. Up, up, left, up. Up, up, left. This is mad boring. I'd rather play the actual game. Okay. Cons: potential security risk, fingerprints, extra cost for deep. Okay, so what I'm gathering is that that's the exact same one I read like a million times by now. Minorly concerning? Oh, it's just flowers. Okay. I thought it was one of those like you ever seen those pictures with like drawings by mentally ill people? Maybe like throwing up on the screen at some point. If I actually watch this before I post it. Body bags. Yeah, that doesn't sound menacing. Neat. Killer robots. Rider perimeter. I can't read any of that. Like, is that just me? Am I just blind, or can anybody actually read that? Lockdown, nasty headache. Okay, bunch of boring stuff. I do believe I'm more interested in the door. Error. Error. Right. Did it say playground? Am I at a playground? Oh, I just realized. That's just music. Okay. Had me scared for a minute. Are you serious? Once again, we're allergic to any sort of athletics. We can't slide in the spacesuit. Actually, that one makes sense. That one would cause unnecessary strain on the suit. And probably tear it in half. You know, I'm not a fan of stealth games. I was never really good with Payday 2 stealth. I was always a fan of the loud missions because I sucked at stealth. So, this is definitely a change of pace from, you know, the typical sort of, I'm gonna run and shoot everything. Especially considering the fact that this gun doesn't actually seem to work. Or maybe I have to land like 3 consecutive hits in order to stun him? I'm not quite sure. Hold on. Is there 2 of them? Souvenirs, electronics. You also allowed? Is there 3 of them? Please, no! Please, Donald Trump, save me. Payment. Oh, so they got tap cards here. Oh, hold on. I can't hide in there. That's lame. Terrible game. It turns out they have shoplifters in the future because they have anti-shoplifting things. Dude, what do they even sell here? Who would buy a globe of the moon? Like, who goes to the moon and says, yeah, I'm gonna go buy a moon? I gotta hate this guy. Of course he's on sale. Like, who's buying a bag and a visor from this? Is that the 5? Oh, that's a gift bag. I'm so tired. Is it like cassettes? Oh, playing cards. Wow. I don't know who would buy any of this junk. Makes me wonder how the actual souvenir industry functions. Okay, now what in the world is this, though? Is this like a cat park? Move, please. I don't want to sneak around you because I know that's not going to work. Okay, dude, I understood the first time. You know what this does remind me of? This reminds me of that stupid robot from Scrap Mechanics. I don't think... Has anyone even heard of that game? I don't think the developers were known for much. I mean, they don't even update the game that much. They, like, push out a dev diary every, like, once a year at most, and... That's not concerning. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. I don't think many people have actually heard of the game. Mainly because they didn't actually do much with it. Where's the module? Congratulations. Okay, so I have to choose between them. Try the Ultra-View module and get an extra 10% off. Oh, this reminds me of those invisible ink pens I used to use. I feel like that was like a core memory, you know what I mean? Like invisible ink pens. I got one at the book fair. They're really cool. Okay. So I got that. That's pretty cool. I mean, I do think, technically speaking, would it not make more sense to have 2 guns? So I can have, like... Realistically speaking, would that make sense to just have multiple, you know, just like in case? Like, you can have one on the stun, or you can have like two on the stun, dual wield them. Like, you know. Great, so now I can read things that are on walls. But how am I supposed to know which walls these are? I guess I didn't think about shoplifting measures. I just don't steal enough to ever think about that. Locked. Keypad. Hold on. Keypad. It's like 8539. What again was it? It was like if you knew the digits, there's. Okay, so the oldest one you'd think would leave the smallest trail, but I guess not. So is it maybe 9358 instead of 8539? Actually established, validly authorized. Okay. I feel like immediately one of these guys is gonna jump me, right? Okay, so my question is, what exactly does the game want me to do with this new tool? Wait a minute. Oh, I can see button touches. Which I suppose means that I can go back to the terminal, look at the buttons, and then determine which order they were pressed in. Or guess. Which will allow me to guess the buttons and get into that room. Okay. I forgot how to get out of here. Okay, I was in the arcade for a reason, wasn't I? Right, there was no real. Arthur Morgan, is that you? Right, playground, exterior, error. Door. Now when you say error, what do you mean by that? Also, why are we sick? We've been in isolation and then a suit. We've been out here for what, 2 hours? Once again, in a suit. Like a space suit. Which shouldn't actually... You know what? It doesn't matter. Dude, I love this aesthetic, though. As much as I'm terrible at this gameplay, I'm very much in love with the aesthetic. Okay, so we need to get out of here. And this is no place to do that. I don't remember where I'm supposed to be going. No, this is where I just came from, right? This is also where I came from. So I've gone in a full circle now. And I can't seem to figure out how to get the thingamajig open. The door, the exterior door, that's right. So sort of just running around blindly until something clicks in my head. Fuck nah, gang. So like, is the scanner mode something we can just kind of bait out and then wait out? Okay, so like, genuine question though, how do we get out of here? Where's that silly robot when we need him? I need a hero. Huh. I didn't realize this thing actually lets me see in the dark. The more you know. Oh, is that a fuse box? Hold on. That's not really, is it? I mean, when you think about it, I guess, yeah, it is. Does it hurt? Oh, hell no. Get me out of here. Okay, so there's no module in at all. Which is probably worse than having the wrong module in. Oh, there's this. Well, this seems bad. Okay, so this is the exit to the mall. This is the door I want open, but I can't quite... Right, I couldn't quite figure out how I was supposed to open it. Oh, there's a vent. And there's something that hurts my ears. Dude, there's gonna be a jump scare. No entry. Okay, but there's ammo, so maybe this is just a hiding spot, nothing more. Why is it so heavily distorted? That's my question. So do I get that like sick side view here? I guess what is distorting? Well, no, wait, there's a lot of loose wiring, which is usually highly suspect. Okay, so that doesn't actually lead anywhere. Huh. Is it this box here? It's just like a really weird box. I don't get it. I guess this is another one of those parts where like it's probably glaringly obvious looking back, but I just can't figure it out in the moment. Like, come on. It's oppressively loud. There's no way it's not important. Anyways. If there's anything on the computer that might indicate why the door is not working. And as you may have noticed, right, temporary key codes. All units are powered down. Typical stuff. Movie night. Only one seems to be able to function at a time. Oh. Message below did not send due to. Oh, that's tragic. That's actually tragic, dude. Anyways. Huh. I can't actually seem to quite figure out what is causing all that ruckus here. I assumed it would be like a fuse box, but no. This door just seems to work or not work for no reason. It probably doesn't help that I can't actually see anything. Nothing special coming up in this thing. Huh. Seems to be loudest above me right here. Maybe it's something. It's gotta. Well, it's obviously something with this. Maybe it's just ambience and I'm overthinking it. What I do gotta be thinking about is how to get that door working again. Yeah, come get me. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, try harder. Like, I don't actually think... Sorry, whoops. That this will help us as of right now. I think we need to switch to the stun just in case. It is a stun, right? I haven't just been shooting things for no reason. Okay. Press the manual release to open the hatch, but the manual release is actually in there. So it can't be pressed from this side. Does that imply that over in this direction there is an access into the hatch? Or into the vent system? Wait, hold on. I don't think I've seen this area before. I may have just been stumbling in the wrong direction this entire time. Where? No, this shit does not look good for me. I don't see any sort of hiding place or anything around here. Hold on, maybe we can just like juke them out or something. You know what I mean? Get the Ultra View module. Stop. I already have the Ultra View module. Stop telling me to do things I've already done. Okay. So I've got the module, which is good, obviously. But what would be better is figuring out my next objective, which I think is to very obviously escape this place, but this game hasn't been terribly obvious so far. I'd very much like to just save the game quick. The security meeting has been moved to John's office inside Megazone. What in the world is Megazone again? I'm sure it doesn't matter. Door shutters, give it a restart, and open it via the security office at the Megazone if you have any problems. Keypad. Let's drag it here. It's a logic puzzle, so I gotta what, drag that to the proper spot. What is it? Something like that. Cool. This. Oh, I see. I opened the thing, and now I get to open the door. Whoops. Got a little ahead of myself there. Oh, hold on. Wait, can I maybe like... Oh, there we go. I see I maneuver myself around this corner. And then I... Wow. Like that? One more for good measure. Just to make sure I hit it. You know, that may have been a bad idea, because now I don't actually have any shots left. Wasn't there one over here? A battery, I mean. Security meeting has been moved. There's no batteries under here or there, and it doesn't actually look like there's any at all around here. And I can't actually use the gun when it's out of battery. I forgot about that. Okay. So now that I've shot the shutter box, Or not the shutter. What the hell? What am I talking about? Now that I've shot the box, it would, like, you would think that would allow me to go back to the arcade, which is actually, I forget where it is now. Like, one of these is active at a time. Probably means I can just run past that one, right? Man, this game gets less and less scary. Right, this is the Mega Zone. And this is the security office in the Mega Zone. Now will it let me open this door? Open door, come on. There we go. Yeah. Okay. That's a little concerning. Overall, I'm sure it's not important. So I got, what, 3 shots? Yep. That wasn't shut before, was it? I don't like this. It's gonna be a scripted jump scare of some sort. Why are you able to do that? How many more hits can I take, anyways? Okay. Let's be entirely honest with ourselves. This guy's an idiot. We can bait him around there and then keep running. Let's... What now? Okay. Go, 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 go. Just out of here. Okay, okay, Jesus. It's all in the mind. Jump scares are all a figment of your imagination. This isn't scary. It's not like they do anything. It's just bright flashes and nothing more. Oh my god. Oh, thank goodness. I can't even joke about this, dude. They slimed out my homeboy. I think the more important part is the fact that this implies that one of them's up here. And we're still Arthur Morganing it. Okay. Okay. Wow.
Days pass, but nothing changes. It's like time forgot to take me with it.
How did we get on the train? Do I even bother to ask questions anymore? Dude, I feel schizophrenic playing this. You know, cosmonauts in my station. Wait, hold on. That joke sounded way funnier in my head. I was gonna do like the higher option right now, you know, that one, you know what I mean, like that. I'm routining it so hard right now. Oh god, I'm routining it. No. I'm assuming all that isn't important and it's just flavor text. And I'm assuming this game is actually saving properly and not screwing up. But we know where assumptions get us. Alright, so I got the little scanning thingamajig. Let's just pop that open quick. ASN access code. Like that. Perfect. Really? I can't do that. Is there another mag around here? Can I shoot you more? I don't even feel bad. You know what else this guy kind of reminds me of? Urgot from like League of Legends. Sort of like the 4 little. Although I think Urgot has like 6 legs and whatever, and he's green. Really? We're already at the ASN? Is the game really this short? Or is this like one of those like bait and switches, like the, you know what I mean, like the entirety of Portal 2? Just a quick bait and switch. Where it turns out the ASN was the good guys. Oh my fucking god. What the swag, dude?
I tried. I tried to reach you. Yes. Please. It's beautiful.
What did I say? The drawings do look kind of schizophrenic. No, they still look like flowers. I think that's it. I'm out. 0.1 seconds. Let's just save that again. Oh, okay, it's 97. I was gonna say, like, oh, what is this? 80s, 90s aesthetic? Yeah, it's 97, just before 2000s. That looks ominous as fuck, dude. Yeah, I'm done. It's so over. No, I hit continue.